Searching out of your window. Days, never sleep unless your head's by mine. Holding on to what we call divine. Do you think we're running out of time? Too late to stay, too dark for you to head home. Lay here with me, we'll watch another episode. Don't say goodnight. Stay by my side. Daylight rushes in over your emerald eyes. Guess I
Welcome back to Cities in 2000. You're on a 5-month streak.
like a dream, you only come out at night. Am I crazy? Watch the sun as it's fading. Can't believe I'm waiting around on you. So complicated. I thought that you would leave it, yet here we are under the moon. Too late to stay, too dark for you to head home. Lay here with me, we'll watch another episode. Don't say goodnight. Stay by my side. Too late to stay, too dark for you to head home. Lay here with me, we'll watch another episode. Don't say goodnight. Stay by my side. Too late to stay, too dark for you to head home. Lay here with me, we'll watch another episode. Don't say goodnight. Stay by my side.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to a bizarre time for a watch along, and yet we are still here.
All aboard the Haaland hype train. Give me your money or I'll end your existence like I ended Arsenal's title hopes.
Hello, guys. Thank you so much to True Citizen for renewing your membership.
Welcome back, Kazoo Up. You're on a 6-month streak.
Big up to Kazoo as well. Your random footballers, respectively, are Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Ollie's at the wheel, and Regulon. He used to play for Madrid and Spurs. Big up to him. Big up to him. Inconvenient time, absolutely. It's one of those early Champions League kickoffs, but hey, at least it means I get to have an early night and spend the rest of my evening looking into the abyss of photographers that I don't really understand what I want. But there we go. Leave a like on the video. It's free. Help support the channel. Let's get straight into the lineup.
Hey Nobbins, my G. You heard it here. We're winning 5-0.
Love that from you, Lewis.
How are you?
I'm doing very well, mate. I'm doing very well. We had the touchline talk like only a couple hours ago, and now we are here. 10. We got 10 out of 11, which is pretty... It's not that impressive, actually, because we were limited on players. The only one that we didn't get right was we predicted Marmoush to start and Foden to not start, but Marmoush is on the bench instead. So it is this team, which is what we, again, it's what we mainly predicted, and you would expect it to be something like this, wouldn't you? So either double inverting fullbacks with Aït-Nouri and Lewis, or, which I think is what we ultimately went with, wasn't it? Do we have Aït-Nouri pushing up to the wings, Lewis tucking in, probably O'Reilly dropping back, Foden and Reinders as your two number 10s, and then Shirky and Aït-Nouri as your wide players. Be interesting to see if this is indeed what we end up going with. Be interesting to see the dynamic between Shirky and Reinders. Will we have what we saw against? Well, actually, no, it wasn't really what we saw against Chelsea. It was just Reinders was straight up left wing. But will we see any potential, Reinders trying to be Bernardo, where he does push out to the right to help out Shirky? Seems unlikely. I imagine it will just be Shirky, traditional out-and-out right-sided player, in which case it will be the second game this season where he's played out-and-out right wing. And hopefully it's back. Hopefully it's back to the 2-3. Hopefully it's back to the 2-3. If it isn't, sorry, if it is, and if we win, then hey, I'm going to have an agenda. But there we go. Yes, you guys are right. It is a game. Is outside of like those cup games. It's a game where Shirky isn't starting with Bernardo. Of course, that's out of necessity, but also again in before BODØ GLIMT do the business against us. It's BODØ GLIMT, so this shouldn't be a problem. This is a team which is more than good enough to beat them and beat them quite comfortably. In fact, let me go get my. I can't bother going to get my BODØ GLIMT shirt. I should have got it ready. I can't be bothered though, to be honest. What would I do? But like, look, guys, I've got the shirt. That's not entertaining, is it? That might fill up about like 3 seconds of airtime. Oh, how fun! Just believe me, guys. I have a BODØ GLIMT shirt. I have one, and it's too tight for me, because of my massive muscles. So I'm going to suggest it might end up being something like that. I guess there is an alternative where it is Reinders at left wing, as he did play against Chelsea, in which case you just swap Foden and Shirky. Sorry, you swap Foden and Reinders, so Foden gets next to Shirky. I wouldn't be that much of a fan of that. I'd rather it just be this, in all honesty. And we've not really seen Aït-Nouri pushing up, but that might be another thing in fairness. Will it just be O'Reilly pushing out to the left wing and Aït-Nouri tucking in instead? Will it just be that? I would love it if it were Aït-Nouri pushing up, because I've not seen enough of that. I've not seen nearly enough of that. How's Elaine registered List B? Because he was in the academy, so it's all chill. I've not seen enough of my wide attacking Aït-Nouri. He's always been in a reserved, inverted position, and I want to see him pop off. I don't think he'll be left wing off ball. I think he'll just be at left back off ball, and I think he'll be Shirky at right wing and Foden at left wing. That is my prediction. So I think the on ball will probably be something like that. The alternative is it could be like that. It's less likely.
Nobbins, what is your prediction? I'm saying City 2-1 win.
I'm going 3-0. 3-0 to City.
Good work, guys. The hype train has ended. Get off now.
So that is my prediction. You think Shirky at left wing? I guess it could be. It'd just be a bit odd because we've not seen Shirky start at left wing and Foden start at right wing. It's always been the other way around. Like when Doku got injured, the default became Shirky right, Foden left. So I'd be surprised if we went for that, because that's not what we've seen recently. But I suppose it could be. And then you'd expect it to just be that on ball, off ball. Sorry, wouldn't you? Something like that. But again, it's BODØ GLIMT. They haven't won a game. They're like 5th from bottom in the Champions League table. They aren't good at football. I don't care if it's on their weird pitch or whatever. This should be a game that we win with a number of goals. And if we don't, then I'll be very upset and concerned. This isn't a case about underestimating them. This is a case of trying to be practical here. They're like 30th or something in a table of 36 teams. Something like that. If someone can confirm it for me. With 0 wins. Monaco won at their ground. And Juventus won at their ground. We should be winning here. So I'm going to predict a 3-0. That's what I'm going for. Get your score predictions in the chat, though. We are better at them at the football. Exactly, sub. Exactly. We are better at them at the football. The football, the sport. It's all good. There are actually some interesting games, I guess. The Spurs versus Dortmund. That'll be fun. What else? Arsenal versus Inter will not be fun, to be honest with you. I mean, it's two big teams, sorry, but they won't be interesting. We should have won against United, says Solar. We deserve to lose by many more goals, I'm afraid. Remove Lewis, says Jane. but we don't have any other option to write back. Hello? Would I go on that in the box for £2,000? Probably, to be honest with you. I've not really understood the negative reaction to it. If it's your job to be a content creator, I don't think you can, well, unless you just disagree with the concept of content creators generally, you can't really have a go at someone for doing a freelance activity which gets them money. I've not really got the negative reaction. Look, it's not my cup of tea, and I wouldn't watch it, and maybe I wouldn't go on it because it's not about the missing the match, because I don't really care about that. If you said like you just have to stay in your room for like 2 hours, but you can't watch the game, I'd be like, okay, fine. I like football, but respectfully, I like paying my mortgage more. You get me? I always think this. If football ended tomorrow, if someone said, right, you don't ever get to watch football ever again, but you'll have like a trust fund for you, so you never have to work again. Would you take it? Yeah, obviously, I'm not an idiot. Again, I like football. I love football. It's a big part of my life. But respectfully, I have loads of other hobbies and interests and all that stuff that I could be getting on with my life. It would not be much of a hole for me personally. I've got my Lego. I've got my family. I've got my friends. I've got my video games. I've got my foods. I've got my going out and all that stuff. Like, I'd be pretty chill in a non-football world, in all honesty. So, yeah, I've not really got the negative reaction to it. At the end of the day, it's their job to do it, isn't it? Like, they're not just randomers. I think that people are not really being that honest if they're saying that they wouldn't do something like that for thousands of pounds. I don't know how much they were paid. You're saying it was for 2,000. I've no idea. If that's what it was, though, be serious. Be serious. If that's a month of your mortgage or a month of your rent, or if that money can be put, give it to charity. Give it to charity. Like, if you don't want the money, if you're like, oh, well, whatever, fine, give it to a charity of your choice then, if you want to do that. People, like, again, these people aren't put into that position, so they can't possibly know. I think people are being quite dishonest. Again, if you're not offered it, it's very easy to say you wouldn't do it. But be honest here. Be very honest here. You would. You just would. You just would. So yeah. Hell yeah. Sign me up. Am I a Fanta Lemon or Fanta Orange man? If I'm abroad, Fanta Lemon. In this country, generally, I'd go Fanta Orange, though. But Fanta Lemon abroad is that's a different vibe. That's a different vibe, you get me? Money is pretty cool. I mean, it's a necessity, isn't it? It is a necessity. Like, we live in it, whether you like it or not. This, like, the social contract, I mean, this is a football stream, guys. Hence the timer. The football contract, the social contract and capitalism does exist. You do have to live within its constructs. You know, I don't believe in everything to do with capitalism. I think it's a pretty disgusting system ultimately. But at the end of the day, you can't opt out of society. Realistically, you have to partake in it. You have to live. You have to pay taxes. You have to exist as a functioning human being. I can't just run into the woods. Elaine is a ghost. His picture was not on my screen. That's crazy. Hello? They haven't got this guy's face. He's a ghost. Yeah, exactly. Can confirm. Yeah, clip this. Anyway, guys, those are my thoughts on the social contract. I've had Fanta Grape before because my Zimbabwean friend brought it round one time, and it was nice. I liked it. I wouldn't say you're missing out on much, but it's fun. It's fun to have. I quite liked it. What start to the stream exactly? Right, we're about to kick off here, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. BODØ GLIMT, my Norwegian team. Yeah, big up to BODØ GLIMT. As a Norwegian, it's fun to see City face our best club, but there was no reason to feel such a good team. Yes, there was. Yes, there was. It's on TNT Sports 2, and we have kicked off. You're Zimbabwean. Excellent stuff. You're not my friend, are you? Hello? Oh my god, Nori's playing it right back. Okay. Okay. It's only BODØ GLIMT. Weird though, but okay, fine. Okay, so Lewis just as an out-and-out midfielder then. I'm guessing. Well, I wonder what Nori's in possession role is going to be. Is he going to invert into the midfield? Interesting. I mean, yeah, it's just not something I really thought that we'd be doing. But again, it's only BODØ GLIMT. So I don't know how much it means. It's interesting, though. It is interesting. It does look like a pretty obvious back two. Nori pushing out further wide and right than Lewis. Interesting. So it looks like, what, a midfield three of Reinders, Rodri, and Lewis. So who's that? So it's O'Reilly pushing up. Sorry, let me just put this on my screen. So let me just go to the tactics board just for a second. So it looks like it's going to be that off ball. And why have we given away the ball, lads? Jesus, lads. Easy for Don. I'm going to my tactics board for a second, and it's all kicking off. Can you calm down, City? I'm trying to show the people what we're doing. So Reinders and Lewis are going back there. It looks like Nori is going to be pushing up, which is interesting. And then Foden tucking in, which is something I didn't think we would do. I guess it does get Shirky and Foden into better positions. So that's interesting.
Let's hope City can get me the ball today, Loel.
So I think it's going to be something like that, based on how we've set up so far. Interesting. Very interesting. Bloody hell. Right, there we go. Calm down. Tranquilo, tranquilo. Tranquilo. Cool, so it's just an out-and-out Rico Lewis midfield. Interesting. WM RC, we love our WM. Cool. Interesting. I would like a good game today then. Obvious, sounds like an obvious thing to say, but yeah, look at how... So Nori, the left-back's playing at right wing. Cool. Hello, Ram, how are you? Very interesting. The dynamic between O'Reilly and Foden isn't exactly ideal, though, because normally we like to see a lot of rotation there, and that's a thing. Yeah, basically, yeah. So the double overlapping fullbacks, which is how we were playing when we were playing all those good games. Oh, Shirky, Reinders making that run. Has he got forced a corner? No, he hasn't. Goal kick. Boo! 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 Stinky! 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 Yeah, if Nori drops a 10 out of 10. Have we signed a left back to play right back? Question mark. Because Benjamin, we can't register him. We have to wait for the knockouts. We're gonna wait for the knockouts for that. Yeah, Nori's having a lot of space in these earlier encounters. Nunes, mate. There's only one correct answer there. Oh, Rodri hitting a cheeky switch. That's another thing I like about this situation. You get like a lot of natural width there. Look at O'Reilly. Shirky. Oh, can you play Nori? Yes, he can. Lovely, lovely. Lewis making the running behind. That's good by Rico. Oh. Trying to find Rodri. Good work. Rodgers is the captain tonight. I'm sure we can do that, Ram. I'm a bit behind. How? For God's damn sake. TNT. 10 seconds. Why? It's TNT. Big up to you, Tommy Nightmare. Thank you so much for subscribing to the YouTube. Love that from you. Feel free to get involved in the chat. Let me know what your favourite colour is. What's everyone's favourite colour? Let me know. Mine is purple or pink. Shush, Scorpio. Shush, shush, shush. Why is everyone ahead of me? Right, okay, if you are ahead of me, note that this is the time I'm on, so don't spoil. Yes, thank you. You shouldn't be ahead of me, though. That's frustrating. All right, Nori, he rides the challenge beautifully well. Oh, lovely ball into Shirky. Oh, it's a corner. I love that from you, Kazoo. A dark purple, great shout. I'm going to have a purple wedding suit. You have an orange lightsaber. That's a good color. Sky blue. That's fairs. I forgot to sacrifice my first son. God damn it. God damn it, man. We like the corners. That's a ball! Oh, that needed a goal, Elaine. Oh, that's such a good ball. Oh, that's a goal every time, man. Yeah. What a ball that is by Phil. That's got to be a goal every single time. God damn it. That was certainly a ball. And Elaine could have had another one. Yeah, free header. Had to get there. Unfortunately, wasn't able to. What a shame. Well, we should be 1-0 up. That's a shame. We are back in the 2-3. Big up. Yo, that's dangerous. Oh, who was that? Well done, whoever that was. Good interception. Nice, nice, nice. Lovely, because that was nearly going to be a goal. Goodness gracious. If it was Yoshko, it would have been a goal, perhaps. Fenway, do you have a soft spot? Or is it just because he's a baby? I think maybe 5 sub, I'll be honest. It is a bit too easy for them to get in front of our box, absolutely. Absolutely, not a fan. Oh, Tijani. Tijani, mate, what are you doing? Well done, whoever that was. Was that Kusanov? Get in. Oh, Haaland, that's good hold-up play. Into the path of Shirky. Here we go, we've got a 3-on-3 going on. If we can... No, never mind. It's okay, it's fine, that's good. That's good, good decision-making there. That's reasonable, Fenway. He's also got a little mustache, hasn't he? I'm not a bot. That's because you are a bot. That's why you're not coming to the wedding, unfortunately. Literally everyone else in this chat is. So long as you're paying... You'll pay for yourself, though, yeah, guys? Because, I'll be real, you're only coming to the evening reception, and you're insane if you think that I'm paying full wads for the hog roast in the evening, which costs a lot of money. So, you will have to pay for your own pig. You get me? And I'm sorry, but it is harem. I'm sorry it is. But it's a thing. I know it's pronounced haram, guys. It's just a bit of fun. 1-0 to City. I need more than one. I need more than one. I need many. You're like broke there. I'm sorry. Then you do not have the financial facilities for this wedding, yes? Here's Ike Nori. He's got loads of time on the ball here. Ooh. It's a good start. Ike Nori right back. Ooh. Now, once again, it's only BODØ GLIMT, but hey, if he can do this to a good level against good sides, then it's another avenue for City. It is another avenue. Yeah, Ram, I'm on the direct dial. I'm on the DD. Dungeons and Dragons direct dial. Confirmed, Olive. Yeah, give me all of your money. He does, Fenway. That's what I want. How many games has Ike Nori played out and out width holder? Obviously never on the right before today. But on the left, I really thought that we were going to be doing that this season. It's mainly been, I mean, I know he was injured in AFCON, but even when he wasn't, he was always inverting, I feel like. I hardly ever saw him supporting Doku like that. I was like, you did it so well in the Club World Cup. I want more. I need more. Yeah, look, it's all the space out here on that right side. Look at this. Look at my 2-3. I'm going to big up when it suits my agenda. Yeah, I'm going to big up when it suits. Oh, Reinder's making another nice run in behind. We're going to have a cheeky little inverted cross from Right Nori, perhaps. This is good, just pinning them in. That makes sense. Looks like they're playing a 4-4-2. That's a nice ball by Rico. Trying to find Erling. Oh, it's a good idea. It's always going wide, though. Easy for the keeper in the end. Nice idea, though. Nice idea. Sub, what were you doing? Don't expose me like that. It's not very nice. Yeah, I like Aitnori as well. I thought, again, injuries are a thing. The form of O'Reilly is a thing. But I really thought Aitnori was going to be our main go-to starter this season. And I still believe, and I'm not, you guys know I love O'Reilly, I still believe that the best version of this City team has Aitnori in it over O'Reilly. If it does become a choice between the two, I do believe that Aitnori is the better option there. But you can't drop O'Reilly because of how good he's been playing. Hello, Lewis. No, I'm just watching on TNT because it's not stinky 3 p.m. kickoff. So it's all good. Ooh. I'm blinded by the lights. Good control start from City so far, outside of those sketchy moments in the first couple of minutes. Was a little bit concerning. Outside of that, good start. We're finding Aitnori in some good spaces. Cherki creates a good chance for Haaland. Foden creates a good chance for a lane. Look at Aitnori's little twinkle toes. It's a good start so far. Oh, are you using it, Musty? Oh, Musty and Aitnori. Cherki and Aitnori linking up. Very nicely. I don't know why you're watching it either, to be fair, Toby, but it's just because you're a die-hard ultra. Yeah, you die hard. Sarah, the banana didn't help us in the derby. It's fraudulent. It's on fraud watch. It's in the corner. It's hanging its head in shame until it learns its lesson. You know what I mean? Again, loads of space out here for Aitnori. We are committing loads of bodies to their right and just switching it. He's getting loads of time and space on the ball. Oh, I should have won a corner there. That's a shame. Musty Shirky link up. We will be there, yeah. Not good enough, Toby. You should be locked in. You should be locked in watching previews. It's at home, though, Musty. I'll be at the Etihad. Ain't no way my goat got banana in the corner of shame. It's got to be done. Shall I get Little Don? Good idea. Big Don, Little Don. Welcome to my stream. Come on. I'd love the things I do for a cheeky box crash from Reinders. Fenway. Absolute scenes. I know, Toby. And it didn't... That's how... actually, in fairness, I'm going to revise that, actually. Without the banana, I reckon that would have been 5-0. So in fairness, it saved us like 3 goals. That's how I'm going to interpret it. So maybe I should take the banana out of the corner of shame. But still, he needs to do better. Paste on onto the banana. I don't even know how that would work. I don't know. I'm assuming it's a joke, but the problem is it's a shit joke. It's just a shit joke with bad timing. Yeah, Toby, what's that all about? Why has he gone to the Prison FC? What's going on here, mate? The manager bounce, is that what it was? Got it. Rumor has it Little Don's a big... Shut up. Yeah, I don't like it either, Toby. I don't really get it. He's hanging around with the wrong people. Yeah? But he needs to be playing because he's quite good. Yeah, Aitnori is at right back. Which I did not think we'd be doing, but there we go. I didn't think it would be a thing, and yet. Yeah, bloody Højbjerg. He's the worst of them all. Low bastard. You guys know I've got a massive Højbjerg agenda. I hate that guy so much. I despise him. Yeah, it's odd, isn't it? Not sure what's going on there. Morality, yeah? Who needs it? Easy for Kusanov. Easy for Elaine. Yes. Easy for Don. Easy mode. So I don't hate Spurs. I don't really have any thoughts about Spurs. Apart from I hate Højbjerg. Bastards. It's never going to happen, Sarthak. It's literally never going to happen. He can go play for Jamaica, I think, is the other nation he can go on. It's never happening for England. Ever, ever, ever. Oh, look at the Reinders run. He's making so many of these from deeper areas. I like it so far. I like it. I did hate Foden's hair. It was shit. I know he can pull it off. I like his style. That's good. It's simple and straightforward, but I like it. It's Foden into O'Reilly. O'Reilly creates some space for himself for Hall, and it's good defending. Rodri competes for it. Doesn't win it, though. That's a shame. No counter-attack, though, because we've pinned them in. Yeah? Exactly, Samuel. Again, trying to find a hole in at the back post. It's a corner. Why am I holding a Donnarumma cutout? For good luck. Because it's little Dom. Big Don, little Don. Welcome to my city. Didn't ever watch Big Cook, Little Cook. I certainly didn't. And yet I know the theme tune. That's weird, isn't it? Right, so we should have scored from a corner before. Deeper one here. Bad corner, to be honest. I guess we've kept possession. Edge of the box. Edge me. Shirky trying to find Foden. Good idea. I like the idea. I like the idea from Ryan. I hate this kit, says Yash. This is a triangle one, isn't it? It's not shit. Is my assessment of this kit. It's not shit. But I don't think it's good either. I'm certainly going for Christmas, nice. I certainly wouldn't request it. If I was given it, I'm sure I'd like appreciate it and whatnot, but is this game relevant for the table? Absolutely it is. Yeah, I think this is a must-win, realistically. If we want to get into the top 8 anyway, because let's say we draw, we'll be on 14 points, and just to put that in perspective, 8th place right now is on 12. So if results don't go our way, we could see us. I don't know if about overlapping results and whatnot, but in theory, I think we could see ourselves get thrown out of the top 8. So I think we have to win it to be in charge of our own destiny. We should be winning this game. If we don't win it, I think that's a failure. I think it's a failure. If we win, we seal our spot. Excellent. That was really good by Rodri. Every time he goes down, I get upset. Leave him alone. Leave my boy alone. There was an even earlier game in the Champions League today. Hello? Why? Why? Foden, nice switch out to Aït-Nouri. He needs some support, though. Nearly made it work, Aït-Nouri. Oh, he has! Look at him. Look at the tenacity to win it back. Love that. I love that. Rodri, oh, that's nice. Finding Shirky. Oh, it's a corner. Big up to you, Bill. Thank you for subscribing to the YouTube. Welcome, welcome. Time zones exist. Time is a concept, yeah, that I don't believe in. Therefore, it doesn't exist. I've just noticed a massive fuck-off building in front of the stadium. What is that? Is that like a block of flats or a university? What is that? It's not. You're not going to get a handball for that. It was close, but you're not going to get that, surely. It's a building, yes, but I want to know what kind of building it is. There are people in there getting a free game of football. Unacceptable behaviour. You need to pay your money like everyone else. Yeah? Pay your money like everyone else, you little bastards. Little swines. This is a cheeky hotel. Big Don, little Don. Welcome to my city. You're sending me a message later today. Okay, and I'll air you. How about that? How about them apples? Yeah? But you didn't see that coming, did you? But you didn't see that one coming. Is LNobbins watching the game? If someone's told her it's on. Wait, what? Who was offside there? Well, it's a hospitality centre. Big up. What's with the deep corners? I think the idea, well, in fairness, the deep corners have worked. It worked against United. Elaine probably could have scored a goal there. And it worked against Forest. You do a deep corner, someone wins it, and then someone outside the box takes a shot. So that's the so there's two methods of attack. There's one which is just a direct one, which was where we should have scored a goal, and there's the deeper one where you try to find a defender who then heads it back for like someone lurking on the edge of the box, like Shirky or Foden or whoever it might be. Yeah, in it, Fenway, like I get, obviously I'm not there, so I can't feel it, but and I'm sure it does feel different. I'm sure it will react differently, but I mean the pitch looks fine. I'm sure it does feel different, but you know. Words against Fulham, says Samuel. Yeah, different deliveries for different whatsits. Best Pokemon typing is probably my... Oh, you jumped in there, Elaine, and you really didn't need to. Kusanov's done well. It's not a foul. Get up, mate. Why is he alone at the back post, though? Guys, we've conceded the goal against BODØ GLIMT. Guys, we've conceded a goal against BODØ GLIMT. We just gave away the ball for no reason, and then we flapped at it. Just. I don't know what we're doing here, lads. What we doing? Elaine just goes in diving for no goddamn reason. I think that's who it is, Elaine, anyway. Kusanov does well initially. No one's picking up the number 9. And then Don gets a little bit done there, to be honest. Yeah, massive question marks are being asked of the goalkeeper. That is pretty shit. That is actually... Oh, that's properly bad. Yeah, that's really bad from Elaine, and it's really bad from the goalkeeper, and the positioning of our defense is just pretty poor. You're going in timeout. You're going in timeout as well, mate. And you'll stay there until you learn your lesson. Right, yeah, let's get a banana. Right, we've got the other... Right, that good luck charm didn't work. The banana is... I got the banana out. I've got the banana out for both... Oh, Elaine, mate, I don't know what you're doing, son. I don't know what... Oh, my God, we're going to concede again, lads. We're going to concede again. Oh, my God, Elaine. You've just had the worst 2 minutes of your life. Elaine, mate. Elaine, what you doing? What you doing? Lad, you need to lock in and calm down, mate. Where's your composure gone, Elaine? Oh, I don't know what he thinks he's doing, man. Oh, you sold me a dream, Elaine. You sold me a dream. Ah, Savannah. Respectfully, Jack, it's not my fault that Elaine has shat himself twice. There's nothing I can do about that, yeah? There's nothing I can do about that personally. Now, Banana got caught off guard. We're resetting. Here we go. It's fine. We might need to bring on Ake, because Elaine is shitting himself here. And now we need to score 3. It's a great finish. It's a great finish. I don't really know what Elaine is doing, though. It's pretty poor from him. I'm sorry, Village, but your boy, Elaine, has let us down twice there. There were a couple people at fault for the first one. It was bad from Elaine. It was bad from Nori. It was bad from Donnarumma. That one is all on Elaine, though. Like, that's pretty embarrassing. I can't lie. That's pretty terrible. Right, guys, it's fine. We'll just have to score 3 goals. Easy mode, yeah? It's not like we've been struggling to score goals recently.
No need to worry. We're winning 5-2.
Yeah. I hope so. What's going on? Well, again, it's unfortunate. We've hello, Evie. You okay? You're looking at me like that. Bad individual errors for both goals, I will say. There's not really much that we can... yeah, that's a good point, Fenway. Elaine should have a goal as well. There's not really much to analyse there. A combination of Elaine, Donnarumma, and Aitnori was stinky for the first goal, and then Elaine shat himself for the second. That's all there is to analyse, really. Sam, this wasn't the banana's fault. I should have got it earlier. That's the problem. That's the problem. There's nothing wrong with the system or the setup. Like, that's fine. The problem is that we've had an absolute stinky affair by some individuals. That's all. It's fine. Get Pepcon now. Oh my. Guys, we will score 5 goals, I reckon. No cap. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Tijani. Oh, I thought Holland was going to get on that. Ainori, though. What we're doing, as I say, guys, it's not really a we in fairness. It's more of an... I don't normally blame individual errors, but this was that. Exactly. Shut up, Gigi. Ah! There's nothing wrong with the tactics. Benjamin, be specific. What do you mean horrid tactics? What's happened? I suppose you could say Nori at right back, in fairness, because he was out of position. So I take that back, maybe, if you want to argue that. Foes into Haaland. Haaland. Welp. Welp, whelp, 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 whelp. I don't... Well, you can't really blame Nori, but it was technically his area. I guess that's something you could say. Ainori isn't a right back, and did he get caught out? Question mark. I would argue no. But you get me. Get Nobbins on the coaching team. Okay. Right. Banana hasn't helped. Oh. The good news is that we conceded those 2 goals very early. So we can... remedy. Yes. I don't know, Toby. Sorry about that. Nori, good tackle. Shirky couldn't get to it. Good intercept by whoever that was. Well done, Shirky. Why is everyone blaming Rico Lewis, by the way? Can I ask that question? What was it that Rico did badly for those 2 goals? That's an interesting conclusion. Raheem Erling is mad, you know. Matilde, you need City to win, absolutely. Yeah, well, I'm just asking the question. Like, Lewis hasn't done anything. Like, what? That's fair enough, Spartacus. That's fair enough. The backline was in a bit of a shambles. It was a bit of disarray. It was in a bit of disarray. So that's the thing. Yeah, people are interesting, aren't they? Like, I've seen people have a go at... We're 25 minutes... Sorry, 30 minutes in. I've seen people saying that Lewis is the problem. That Foden is the problem. And it's like, sorry. What, did you watch the goals? There's going to be a third here, you know. Thought there was going to be a third there. Goodness me. So have you seen the goals that got scored? Respectfully, I don't want to go in too much on Elaine, but it was his fault in isolation for the second. The BODØ GLIMT player was well offside there, by the way. He would have been called as offside. So that's not a problem. That's fine. Yeah, he was offside. Not a problem, guys. He was offside. That's fine. Yeah. Interesting conclusion. I get it that people are emotional and they don't like to think, but You've got to sometimes think, haven't you? The first goal was Elaine, and it was Don, realistically. Elaine goes in flying for no reason. I think Donnarumma should do a lot better. The second goal was Elaine dicking around. There's nothing to analyse there. It's just an error.
Donahuna, Rayanate Snorri, W.H. Osanov, Maxey Bainoff Your Existence, Nico O'Smalley, Rico Pupes, Fodry, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Beef Twerky, Raheem Erling, Phil Ben Bowman.
There's your text-to-speech, Toby. Yeah. The second one is the second one's the kicker, isn't it? Because the first one you go, okay, fine, we'll just score a couple, but then conceding another one immediately after, as Ryan just gives away the ball there, it isn't ideal. It isn't ideal. We just need to stop being twats on the ball, in all honesty. Just need to calm the fuck down. Well done, Foden. Great feet. Ah. Oh. Need to get it out your feet quicker, though. Still got possession, though. He does have to release it faster, I agree. The feet were lovely, though. I want to see a Marmouche cameo. Who doesn't? Who doesn't? Uh-huh. It's not ideal, is it, Daniel? Is that what that's called? My God, Foden has 3 players on him there, guys. Can we have some support? He's only a little boy. It's a game worth watching. It's always worth watching. It's always worth watching. Can we come back? Yeah. Iniesta, love that one. Is that the one? Is that the one? Is that the thing? I'm not raging, because it's a game of football and I can regulate my emotions. That's why. Oh. Yeah, exactly, Fenway. I need some support. There you go, Musty. It's going to happen again. Just bring on Zinchenko, yeah? That's a good point. Yeah, if we signed Rodrigo, then we'd be 5-0 up, I reckon. You get me? I don't have enough anger in my heart. I tell you what, guys, I have anger, but it's for Pokemon Showdown. I was stressing out early because I was trying to have a nice chill, because I spent hours looking at photography and videography stuff, as I keep whinging about. So I was like, oh, let me have a nice bit of chill time with some 30 minutes. I'm going to play Pokemon Showdown. I was getting properly stressed out and tilted on that game, you know. The amount of... There was a moment, guys, where, as we get a free kick here in the good area, a sequence of events happened in a match, and I did the maths. There was a 0.0007% chance of it happening. Yeah? That's how I lost the game. Because of that percentile. Yes? Pissing me off.
I prefer really not to speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble.
Showdown is fun. I do Gen 6 random battles.
Big trouble.
Left for 5 minutes and we concede 2.
Yeah, it's not ideal. Guys, don't worry. We'll win 5-2. It's fine. It's not a problem. All right, Nori ball in. Oh. I thought we were going to get the seconds. It's a corner. Yes, well done, Foden. Shots results in a corner. Can I see the math? Do I have the calculator app? Does it remember past calculations? History. There's no history. Okay, never mind. I thought Holland was going to get the back post. There were like 30% things to happen, and then there was a 20% thing, and then a 10% thing happened, I think. So I think it was 0.3 times, so 0.33 times 0.33 blah, 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 times 0.33 blah, times 0.2 times 0.1. I'm pretty sure that was a sequence of events. Bloody hell. Haaland, Foden, Lewis out. They were all definitely at fault for the goals. I totally agree. Absolutely agree. Yeah, if only Haaland was on the line for that goal, man. Who knows what would have happened? Who knows what would have bloody happened? Not me, that's who. Oh my gosh, we got so lucky there. Was that Rodri? Oh, Rodri, mate. It's okay, we retain possession, it's fine. It's all good. It's all good in the proverbial. You got one foot in the grave, what does that mean? Doesn't that mean you're gonna die? Isn't that what that means? Oh, he hit. Oh, happy birthday for yesterday, Musty. I didn't realise. Love that from you. Did you have a lovely birthday? What did you get up to? Spartacus, mate, just let me have my fun, okay? I don't know. It's turn-based, isn't it? It's turn-based. It's Pokemon. I don't know. Lewis into White Nori here. Back to Rico. Nearly a nice idea into Shirky. Oh, Elaine had to get that. Sorry, Kusanov had to get that right, and he did, but it's a throw-in. Don't worry about it, RC. It's fine. It's fine. What does that mean? Says Coke and Fries Halo. What does what mean? Sorry. Spartacus, we're gonna have crosswords. I'll tell you that right now. We're gonna have crosswords. He can't play an R because yes, he's not registered. Turn-based, so it means that I have a go, you have a go. We take it in turns. Like a Pokemon battle. Attack, reset. Attack, reset. Blah, 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 blah. Ball pit. I don't need a distraction game, though. I've got a ladder to work up. You know what I mean? I've got a ladder to work up. Maybe Metalia. He made a lot of errors in that derby as well. He's not really been able to. I mean, he is a child at the end of the day. Like, there was a reason he was. Obviously, there was a reason why he was playing in the championship. It's annoying because he played well against Brighton. He played really well against Newcastle. At Newcastle as well. But it's been all downhill since. I'm from Norway, womp womp. Oh dear, guys. Oh dear. And now the annoying thing is, now that we've just gifted them 2 goals, they can just defend for their lives now. So now it's just absolute horror show. So we're not even going to see the best versions of the attack because now we're playing against a team just rightfully defending for their lives. Opinion on paperclips? Don't really have a strong opinion. Exactly, they can park the bus, unfortunately, so... Not ideal, not ideal. Kusanov, mate, what's happened here? Jesus, man. Thankfully, the shot was shite. Ho, or Hugh, however I pronounce his name, he's got the O with the diagonal. Good lordy lord. Thankfully, the shot was terrible, but good lord. Yeah, defensively, we're just all over the place, I'm afraid. We're just all over the place. I don't know what that means, Spartacus. I think it's what, hey. Like H-E-Y, hey, how are you? That's alright, Kratos. Just, there's no point in losing your shit and saying that XY player who were not involved in any of the goals are to blame or whatever. It's just like a weird... It's like what children do, isn't it? It's like what people with baby brains do. There's no point in saying that it's an attacker's fault that we conceded 2 stupid goals. That's weird. It's shades of last season. The problem is that we've made bizarre defensive errors, and now we find ourselves 2 goals down for no real reason. That's the issue. Can we come back? It's not looking likely right now. But we can. We do need a goal. I will say we need a goal this half. Sadly, it doesn't look like we are going to score one because, again, BODØ GLIMT can just sit back and do whatever they want. And it doesn't matter the quality of the opposition. If an opponent sits back, you're going to have a tricky time. Ikatarans was a cashier. I don't know what that means, Ben Les, but thank you very much for your super chat and thank you for making me bald. I love that from you. Ooh. Random movie quote. Well, I've got no leashes or fences. With me, every day could be an adventure. That is from Lady and the Tramp. We should have had a corner goal, Fenway. Foden's corner, which should have led to an Elaine assist. It should have been a thing. Alas, it hasn't happened. Guys, it's another corner. Yeah, that's crazy work, man. We won at the Bernabeu. Let's be real, we did not deserve to win at the Bernabeu. Oh, I thought Kusanov was going to twat it. He played it across instead. I think Kusanov should have shot there, man. He should have just gone for it. He should have just bloody gone for it. Oh. God has abandoned this team. Oh, abandon everything, I guess. What's the database? I don't know. Musty told me about it. Oh my God, that's not the ball. Lewis has nearly made it work. Very nearly. It somehow comes to White Nori, which is good. Ooh. Ryan, ball in, but it's to a defender. It's another corner. Come on, lads, let's make this pressure count. Away the lads. I don't know what the maths is, Ahmad. I think it depends on other teams, to be fair. It does depend on other teams. Shirky. O'Reilly trying to fight for it. Corner wasn't quite there, but City can keep it alive here. With Ait Nori, but he's on his weaker side. He's trying to create a shot for himself. So many yellow bodies in the way, though. It's really hard to manufacture anything right now. It's a good point, Matali. Indeed, Fenway. It's not ideal. Ait Nori, it's a nothing ball, I'm afraid. Come on, the lads. All we need are 3 goals. Come on. Come on now. We're about Pokemon Showdown, yeah. Guys, I'm going to pivot to a full-time Pokemon streamer. Full-time, easy mode, easy mode. It's going to be a thing. Oh. Yeah, guys, it's only 3 goals. Chill, chill, chill. Easy. Yeah, Wolves as Shirky runs into traffic there. Wolves are going to give us a run for our money. Just need goal scorers, says Fenway. Yeah, you probably want to keep... Yeah, shall we just, like... I tell you what we'll do, guys. Let's... Hey, true, yeah. And you know what? Nah, I think that I was incredibly reasonable in what I'm saying. I think that's a testament more to how bad we've been today. That we've conceded these 2 goals in this half. Jack, I've not been asked on that show in a minute. I haven't been asked since the last time I went on. That's why, to be honest, matey. If I'm available and I get asked to go on, then I will do that. You get me? Good point, Josh. Yeah. Easy mode. Oh, nice ball into Shirky, into O'Reilly. Haaland! Should you not be scoring that, Erling? Should you not be scoring that? Realistically, I think he should be scoring that. Yeah, that's a goal. That should be a goal. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. It should be 2-1. I mean, really, it should be 1-0 if we weren't so grossly incompetent. And yet, we are. We are grossly incompetent. Deary me. Elaine should have done better from Foden's corner. Haaland should have done better from O'Reilly's cross. Elaine and Donnarumma should have done better for the first goal. Elaine should have done better from the second goal as well. It's been a minute. It's been like 8 games or something insane with Haaland. I don't know what's going on with him. That was a good... At least then, we created a really good chance for him, though. Only 1 minute of added time is crazy, but there we go. Yeah. High key, guys. High key. We mustn't forget it's been raining. High key. We needed to score a goal. We needed to score a goal for me to think that we can actually win this game. I don't think we can win this game, I'll be real. That's bad. That's bad. I shouldn't be laughing. And yet I am. Yeah, it's not good enough. We've created 2 fantastic opportunities to score. Foden to Elaine, O'Reilly to Haaland. Should have done more, obviously. But that's what we have done. And we should have put one of those in the back of the net. We've just been so bad defensively, though, and that's obviously been the main problem. Terrible defensively. I don't really know what to say. Well, there's nothing to say about what Elaine did for the second goal. It's just really bad from him. There's nothing to say. It's really bad from him. And the first goal, it's bad from Elaine, and it's bad from Donnarumma. I don't know what the star jump is all about. So yeah, that's ultimately why we are not winning this game, because the defense has been stinky. And there we go. Free Marmouche. I mean, very interested why Foden and Lewis have been the go-to players to criticize for that first half. I think that I must be living in an alternate reality sometimes. That's fascinating to me. It's fascinating to me. Ryan's finished the half strong. Yeah. Yeah, I liked the runs in behind. Halftime call. Yes, Spartacus, if you want to have a little halftime call, that's absolutely fine. If you'd like to. Hello, Sam. Sure you're having a good time. It's weird, isn't it? It is weird, isn't it? Very odd. City fans are a weird breed, aren't they? Very odd. I don't get what's going on there. I'm not sure why the 2 players from the academy have been made the scapegoats of that first half. Interesting. I mean, there was one academy player who should have been, but there we go. Yeah, I think we do. I think most of our fans are idiots, and unfortunately, that is a thing. Joined by Spartacus. Hello, Spartacus.
Good evening.
How are you?
doing?
How are you, matey?
I've been better before the game, so
Yeah. Can you please tell me, in no uncertain terms, why is Foden so shit? Why is Lewis so shit? And why are they the reason why we're losing 2-0 at half-time? Please.
because they are not stepping up and taking the game by the scruff of the neck.
Well, that's not acceptable, is it? Quite frankly.
Not acceptable at all.
No.
I think we should be sending them to play with the academy under 21s.
Yeah, no, totally agree. I mean, even then, like, can we just like ship them off to a different club?
Nah, because then they would be playing first team minutes. We need to punish them more.
Ah, reasonable. Yeah, make them rot in the reserves. In all seriousness, though, we aren't idiots. What in your opinion was the actual faults there? Was it just a case of individual errors for the defense, and likewise going forwards, like Elaine should have done better from Foden's corner, Haaland should have done better from O'Reilly's cross? What do you reckon as to that first half?
I think that's correct. I think both could have done better with the chances that they had, and I also think that the goal is great. Both goals are freak accidents. I think I don't know what Donnarumma is doing. I think he was expecting the guy to be offside, so he kind of half-assed the jump, and then he wasn't offside, so Haas jump was just shit. And then you have the Alain chance, which he probably should have done better as well. And I think that second goal, I just don't know what he's doing. I just don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, no. Sorry, go on.
I do think that there is an issue with the early phases, because we're getting the width from the fullbacks, right?
Yes.
The early phases, they can't very high quickly, so they're kind of sitting in a halfway mark between the attack and the back line.
Mm-hmm.
So the wingers are coming inside very early. So this makes it so that the fullback is able to come inside early and still make it back to the outside if the ball gets switched into that side in time, so that he can defend the wide player. I think maybe if we get the wingers slightly slightly wider in the early phases, but then in the second and third phases, they drop back inside. I think that could be a little bit better for us.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Yeah. So wider fullbacks to what, stretch them out a little bit horizontally. Is that right?
Yep. And also in the early phases, wider winger as well. But then in the second and third phase, the transition from second to third phase, then they go aside.
Yes. Hermit says, just tuned in, how is it 2-0? Just as Spartacus has outlined there, just like bizarre situations with Elaine and Donnarumma for the first goal, and then just Elaine for the second goal, and then Elaine for, it sounds like I'm having a go, and then Elaine for not scoring the goal, and then Haaland for not scoring the goal as well. All that being said, we've only created, I mean, they are two big chances in the game, but we've only created two, so how can we do better when we get in around their box, do you think, Spartacus?
I think it's a tricky one, because we're going to be very left-foot-sided dominant, because I know he's not very two-footed. When he goes down the byline, he's going to always cut inside instead of being able to go on the outside. So he's going to naturally make the pitch narrower in the right side, because Turkey is also inside. Then we're going to be having to go to the left side a lot more often, because then you have Foden who goes infield, and then O'Reilly who's going on the outside. So that's an issue. Now, can we still make it work? Yes. Maybe there's a change I would make. Send Foden to the right side and Turkey to the left side. Switch them.
Okay, and what's the thought process there? Is that just because Foden? Is it because BODØ GLIMT are going to back off a bit more, so you want Foden's goal scoring for a game like this, or something else?
Actually, I wasn't. That's also a point, though. I didn't actually think about that, to be honest. Okay. That's also a point. I do, because when you get Cherky on the right side, he's able to do those disguise passes, those reverse balls into the fullback a lot better. He opens up his body, and then he goes back into the outside. Foden being left-footed, when he's receiving the ball from the left side, he's not going to be goal side. So that's the ball. When he gets the ball, he realistically only has that ball into the fullback to go back to. So when you have Cherky on that side, he can also go inside, switch the play, and go on the outside.
Yes. Oh, that's an interesting idea. Would you make any changes at halftime, or would you stick with the players right now and wait a bit?
I don't know how two-footed O'Reilly is. If he's more two-footed, then I know he maybe switch them as well.
Okay, interesting. I think that instinctively, I feel like he's not as capable with his weak foot. That bit, but I might be wrong there, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. So
I don't know either.
that's for Pep to decide, to be honest, because he sees them every day in training. So
Yeah. No. Yeah. Cool. That's all good. Are we going to win the game? Are we going to get anything?
well, yes, but
We are.
at least a draw. I would like.
Mm-hmm.
I would like at least a draw, but I think sometimes you just might realize that there are too many injuries for you to deal with and too many issues. For example, a player that people have been bashing over this season, but would actually be brilliant today is Bernardo. Bernardo would actually be fantastic today.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, bad, but he's not able to play because he's suspended. So.
Yes. No.
Yo.
Indeed. Absolutely. It is a thing. It is a concern. It's a really hard game to try to dissect because I do think fundamentally the main problem is we've just made massive clangers in front of goal and defensively as well. So now BODØ GLIMT can just play their game and they can just defend. Not an ideal situation.
Yeah, if the first goal, I'd actually put that more on Kusanov than O'Reilly. Because O'Reilly makes the jump, and I think he shouldn't do that. The way that Kusanov sprints into that guy, he's sprinting with pace. He wants to body check the guy, right? He wants to do that his trademark move to give the guy shoulder to shoulder. So he's going into the future points of the guy. If you see a defender doing that and you stop slightly early, the defender is not really going to be able to do the challenge well. And you go back and watch the play again. Kusanov be slowing down before he makes contact with the defender so that he can move his center of gravity better to stop the play. He shoulder barges the attacker, the guy falls down, but he's able to go back up. And Kusanov takes about 5 or 6 steps just to stop his momentum to then be able to turn back and try to stop the cross.
Yeah, no,
this is something that he needs to stop.
It is part of his defensive game, isn't it? The whole move man thing, which I do like, to be fair, but yeah, that's a thing.
There's a time and place to do that. If the guy's running on the wings and you just want to show the barge the puck at him, do it. Because even if you get done, the guy's still on the wide areas. But when you're inside your own box, essentially, and you're in a man down situation because they had a 3v2, not the play. It's just not the play.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's just bizarre. Thank you so much, Spartacus, for joining. Give us your final score prediction, please.
2-2, hopefully.
2-2. Okay, so we're not going to get a win.
Haaland scoring.
Haaland scoring. Okay, yeah. Let's hope so. He should already have one. Alas, not a thing. I
would say 2 because that chip that he tried, I think if he just puts power in that shot, the ball goes in.
You're not wrong, actually. I forgot about that one, to be fair. Yeah, that was a decent opportunity as well. Even that Kusanov shot, actually, you know where the non-shot, you know where he should have just twatted it. Instead
of taking the shot.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so the more I think
about
it, actually,
created a decent amount.
Yeah.
I think we created this amount. Thing is, it's just shit fucking playing individual moments and blowing parts from the team. It's just been the story of this game, to be honest.
Yeah. 100%. Thank you so much, Spartacus, for joining me. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, and I will see you in the chat in the second half, matey.
Yep.
Love you.
Bye-bye. Oh, yeah.
There we go. I was big up to Spartacus, one of my beautiful members. Thank you also to Rahul, who became a member of the Ultras Club. Big up to you, matey. And your random footballer is Kevin Keegan. That's a pretty decent pull. That's a Ballon d'Or winner. Lovely, 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 lovely. Yeah, big up to Spartacus, absolute king. What's going wrong, says Mitchell? Honestly, I think that the main problem... the main problems have just been being stupid, to be honest. It's stupid from our defense / goalkeeper for the first goal. in my opinion. It's stupid from Elaine for the second goal. It's bad from Elaine when he had the chance to score from Foden's corner. It was bad from Foden when he had the chance to score from O'Reilly's cross. It's bad from Kusanov when he just should have had a shot instead he tried to play it across. It was bad from it was tricky from Haaland when he did that curled effort that Spartacus just mentioned as well. That's been the main problem, I would suggest, that we've bottled it in front of goal, and we've bottled it defensively as well, which is a shame. So that's ultimately the reason why. I mean, objectively, that's why we conceded 2 goals. Yeah, we've bottled it in front of both goals. I think that's a good assessment. Like, objectively, the reason why we conceded the goals is nothing to do with shape or structure or system. It's just to do with individuals dicking around and making wrong decisions and making bad decisions. Same in front of goal. There's no analysing that Haaland miss. There's no analysing that Elaine miss. There's no analysing the Kusanov decision to not shoot. It's weird. It's just weird. I don't know what else to say. I think people getting their knickers in a twist, saying get Pep out. Oh, we've kicked off. Get X player out. Get Y player out. Get X manager out. I don't think that's helpful, and I do think that's a knee-jerk assessment of the game. And I get it. People get emotional. They are wrong, though. I will say that much. I will be quite adamant in that. We shall see, though. We shall see. We've given ourselves a massive uphill battle for this second half. Reese, thank you so much for subscribing. Yeah, if you guys like it, look, if you don't like to hear the truth, and if you would rather scapegoat individuals, because I know that's the low IQ thing to do, you won't enjoy yourself here, because I won't do that personally. But if you do like the idea of not doing that, then yeah, definitely subscribe to the channel. So yeah, there we go. We deliver the truth out here, not just what people want to hear for the sake of anger absorption. Yes? This is not a... what's that old adage or trope where your partner is venting / saying that I'm having X problem, and then they don't want a solution, they just want to vent. The hell is that camera angle? That was weird. That's not what this channel is for, I'm afraid. This channel is for... So here's an analogy. Whenever Mrs. Nobbins has like a little vent about something, and I make the mistake, and I try to offer a solution, and Mrs. Nobbins doesn't want that. She just wants to vent. But that's not what I'm here to do. I go, right, but could you do this? It's like, no, Nobbins, that's not the point. Like, just listen to this. It's like, okay, but whatever. So that's the purpose of this channel. And if you don't like that, then you won't enjoy it here. And I do recommend you switch off and unsubscribe and go elsewhere. She does. I know, no, but Fenway, this one, it wasn't justified. And I normally do just let it end, but this one, there was a very obvious thing to do. I can't remember what it was exactly, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Lewis into Shirky. Ooh. I missed life when Haaland had a YouTube channel. Does he still not? What? Oh dear. Come on, Tijani, have a shot, mate. Oh, guys, we had a shot. Too central, though. Yeah. Mrs. Slander here. Oh, I'll have to tell her about you, Fenway. Yeah, it's not my sort of content. It's not my sort of content. So I don't think it's valuable. And it's not productive to just do that, because then that just leads to like spreading misinformation or just like getting things wrong, and then people get confused and they don't have a better view of the game. So it's all good. You know? Haaland's upset. I would just say, mate, that you had a fantastic opportunity to score a goal and you blew it. So, in the words of Pep Guardiola, I want to see less sad faces, yes? Because, respectfully, you had a couple of decent opportunities to score a goal, mate. You did have a couple of decent opportunities, and it wasn't acceptable. I look away for a second, and we're in behind again. Why is Donnarumma having to make a save? What's going on, lads? What's occurring in this game? I look away for a second. What's going on? Come on, Dom. Sort it out. Sort them out, sorry. I think it was Foden who gave it away, wasn't it? I don't know. Was it Rico? I thought it was... I don't know. Was it Rico? I thought that was Phil, to be honest. I thought I saw Foden on the ball, but obviously not. They have been, in fairness. Yeah, you can't even deny. That was bad from Rico, I will say. I thought it was Foden as well, but you guys are saying Rico. They are both small babes. So I guess it was Rico. I get it, Finway. I get it. Ooh. Yeah, musty, innit? It's annoying beyond because they haven't been all season. I think both are technically correct. I might be wrong. I think hanged or hung is correct. I think it's a thing. Hola, Diego. Hola. Hangs in that context, thank you. It should be, and yet it's not been good enough from City, in all honesty. O'Reilly currently playing far more reserved. We're playing more of a 3-2 now. With Rico and Lewis. With Rodri. With Rodri and Lewis, sorry. Rodri trying to find Shirky, not quite though. Oh, right, Nori did really well, did he? Did he not get fouled? Referee says no. You need to win the ball back though, lads. Yeah, this is a very different City side, Smiam. Very different City side. I've made my complaints about the squad building. I have made my complaints. I don't think that... and again, this isn't just a knee-jerk thing because I've been saying it for a minute. How are they in behind again? Thank God he's offside. Bloody hell. TT says we don't need Gahey. I think I did a tweet, but I did caveat it by saying if Elaine continues playing like this. And he didn't. He is offside, yeah. Wait, he's not offside, though. Is that not on? Am I being stupid? I thought that player was on. Is he off? They're having a look. They're having a look. Of course they'll have a look. Well, we can't concede a third. That would be no, we're not coming back from that. Yeah, defensively, we've been absolutely abhorrent today. It's been giving us offside. Guys, we're back in the game! Oh, we're back in the game. Ram, didn't you need us to win? What an L for you, mate. What an idiot. Imagine betting on City to win in 2026. We don't win games. Hello, K-Star. I'm sure you do. We don't get it, yeah? It's just the once. It's just the once. Yeah, we mustn't forget it's been snowing. We mustn't forget it's been snowing. Da, 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 da. Come on, Pep. Get on the pitch, mate. Sort it out. Sort all of them out, yes? Sort all of them out, I reckon. The good news is, guys, so we only play Wolves next, and then we go away to Anfield or whatever, or away to Spurs. So that's a thing. I don't know why we're now playing Foden at left wing. That's an interesting choice. Is that not just going to make us worse? If you're going to do that, just bring Doku on at that point. Surely. BODØ. Yeah, Foden, that's bad. I don't know why you're playing Foden at left wing. If you're going to do that, just take him off. Take him off and pop Doku on. Because he's not going to do dick all on the left. I'd rather just take him off at that point. That's a weird choice by Pep. I will say that. It's a weird choice. Yeah, Ainori does look very central now, doesn't he? He does look quite centrally. Took his own goal stop back in for City. God damn. Jeremy! Doku's coming on, guys. An incredible knock. I can't believe that terminology. So funny. Guys, it's a corner! Come on, Shirky. Good ball in, mate. See, this makes the United win not even that impressive, I reckon, so Carrick can hold that. Ooh. See, anyone can beat us 2-0. Easy mode. Easy mode, guys. Shirky, ball in. It's deep. Someone fought for it. I don't know who that was, and it's a foul. Was that Elaine who gave away a foul? Mate, this has been an all-time game from you, sir. I think we've been shafted by the first half in all honesty. Yeah, Elaine, mate. Yeah, Exeter can hold that. We just need to play Exeter every week and we'll be fine. At the latest, Kazoo, I would agree. I would agree. Elaine head loss, yeah. Could play at St. James's Park every week. Oh, I do need to see some goals, lads. I'll be honest. I need to see some goals. 3 of them, if possible. You know what I mean? Elaine won't, because the only game that Gahey can't play in would be Galatasaray. So it wouldn't surprise me if... It wouldn't surprise me if... we just play Ake there for that one. Right. If we can score a goal in 10 minutes, there's a chance. What a ball by Rico. Side netting. That was a lovely first time. That was so tricky from Lewis to execute that. That was very impressive. Very impressive the way he did that. But yeah, the finish is poor. It's not even on target. Even if it were on target, you'd probably still expect the goalkeeper to deal with it, in all honesty. Deary, deary me. Deary, deary me. Oh, Rodri. It's not ideal, mate. Oh, Rodri got battered there. Oh my god, that's such a good goal. Rodri, mate. I'm afraid he gave away the ball. Guys, the comeback's off. That's properly embarrassing, you know, man. Rodri just giving away the ball in midfield. Not able to deal with him running past him either. That's so bad. Again, great finish. Rodri, though, man. That's bad. That's bad. Again, glorious finish. I have no idea what Rodri's playing at, though. Just gives it away. That's lazy. And then it gives it away. But then look what happens here. He dribbles past him way too easily. That just... yeah, it's a great... and then it's a great finish. It's a good, again, gorgeous finish, but Rodri's been done twice there, I'm afraid. He got rid of the ball. Sorry, he lost the ball, and then he just didn't do anything defensively. That's properly embarrassing. Properly embarrassing, man. Toby, mate. I couldn't. This is properly shit. There's no... I can't defend Rodri there because it's terrible from him. There is no reason for him to do that. There's no reason for Rodri to give away the ball and then just get dribbled past like that. It is like the sporting game, innit? They got someone called Bloomberg who's got 2 assists. He's named after a news network. So, okay, here's the thing, guys. I wonder why what a ball that is by Aitnori. Holland can't get in there. Foden, deflection. O'Reilly. I thought O'Reilly was going to run onto it. He's got the ball still. Keep hold of it, O'Reilly. Hey, Shirky's got one back. Guys, we're back in the game. Oh, yeah. We're back in it, lads. Great work from O'Reilly. Yeah, Foden shot. O'Reilly controls. Good work, Shirky. Nice finish. That was a lovely ball by who was it? Sorry, Aitnori. Great work from him. O'Reilly, that's brilliant. Shirky just twats it. Nice. Nice. Takes a bit of a deflection. We take those. We take those all day. Rodri's been yellow carded. The comeback is on, absolutely. Solution? Stop twatting around is the first solution. Every single goal's we've been twatting around. First goal, Elaine and Donnarumma. Second goal, Elaine. Third goal, Rodri. Just need to stop being twats at the back. And I think we might have a decent chance of only losing this game by 1 goal, maybe. You know what I mean? Easy 4-3, yeah. Easy 5-2. Well, can't be that now. Easy 5-3. Easy mode. You get me? What I was going to say before the goal is, in case you're wondering why I'm being so calm, it's partly because I have been able, over the whatsits, been able to, as Foden loses the ball. If you're going to play Foden left wing, you've got to take him off the pitch. There's no point of having him left wing. Rodri's going to get second yellow, dear. Rodri. You're on a yellow, Rodri. What you doing? What's he doing, man? You're on a yellow. You're on a yellow, mate. Pathetic by Foden, by the way, to give the ball away. But he's not a left winger. If you take him off... There's no point of playing Foden at left wing. He's not going to offer anything.
We have an excuse.
There's nothing he can do. If you're going to do that, bring on Doku. And then Rodri, I don't know what he's doing. Right, well that is the game, innit? If there ever was a chance to do anything... I can't get my sentences out because every time I try to say something... My defenders are just watching the fucking ball! What was I saying? I can't remember now. Yeah. Nobbins, how are you being so calm? A couple things. The first one is I've been able to detach myself more so from football. I've tried to do that this season. There was a turning point a few months ago, and I've been able to get better at it over the years. But there was a turning point this year. I was like, right, well, I'm just gonna not care, but I'm gonna be more chill about it. Basically, we're gonna concede a 4th here. They fit the bloody crossbar. The other thing... Sorry, not Bloomberg, Blomberg. The other thing is that I have accepted that this team isn't winning anything of note this season. We're not winning the Premier League. We're not winning the Champions League.
Wolves on Saturday.
We can probably scam a League Cup. Maybe. Maybe we can scam it. We should get to the final. Maybe we can scam it against Arsenal. Who knows? FA Cup, maybe. I've accepted that we're not winning. Anything of note this season, though. So, you know. That's also why I'm able to be pretty chill. Because I'm just like, well, in my head, like, we're not really playing for anything of note, so. But this is pretty shocking. The red card, man, I mean, obviously, conceding 3 goals is a bit of a killer, but. We've let, oh, thank God he's offsides, man. We nearly let a BODØ GLIMT player score a hat-trick against us. What is wrong with us? I don't know what's wrong with us, man. This is properly shocking. This is 24-25 energy. Thankfully, he's offside. I'm not saying that we would have got anything even if we had 11 men on the pitch as we just give away the ball. But my word, yeah, this is way worse than... Is it worse than Feyenoord? I don't know, because we were 3 goals up at that point. I don't know. It's tricky. It's tricky. Nah, this is insane, man. Feyenoord was. I think Feyenoord might be worse because it was 3-0 up. You know what I mean? But it's the fact that we were 3-0 up. I'm thinking, true citizen. That's all I'm thinking.
Shit, and well done for being shit. What was going on there?
Ah! I'm going to make a prediction that this is in fact not salvageable for Manchester City. That's my prediction. That is my prediction. And Ryan's is giving it away, but we've won it back. Fine. Guys, the comeback is on. Yeah? Yeah, guys, I reckon this is all because of the pitch. That's what I'm going to blame. Yeah, add more charges, honestly. I blame the... Yeah, exactly. Aurora Borealis. Exactly. You're crazy if you think we're doing post-mortems for this. You are a crazy boy. Nico G has low-key mogged Rodri, yeah? It's more likely we score 2 goals than we don't concede 1 more. Hey, maybe we'll score 2 more, but we'll probably concede another 2. Because I was doing steamed hams. Aurora Borealis. At this time of day, at this time of year, in this part of the country, localized entirely in your kitchen. Yes. May I see it? No. Ooh. Darth Queefius, I don't think KDB's doing dick all here, in all honesty. Given the what's-its. Given the shambles of the goals that we conceded. Shirky, have another shot, mate. Ref, can you get out of the way? Thank you.
Seriously, do we start Nico G over Rodri if both are fully fit?
I thought Rodri was going to be back after that Sunderland game, man. I thought he was back. Darth Queefius is an unreal name, to be fair. Foden, nice ball back to Shirky, nearly. Foden! Oh. The comeback was nearly there, guys. Easy for the keeper in the end.
This is awful. Rodder's off. 3-1 down to BODØ. This is 24-25 all over again. Haaland playing like a walking lamppost. This pitch has turned us into a Sunday League team. Losing to United is one thing. Losing to BODØ, we're mudded. Comeback is on still. Haaland going to score 3 goals. And remember, he's good. Oh, never mind, we're poo.
Thank you for that, Gordon Ramsay. Insightful as always. Thank you, Gordon. Is the game salvageable? I don't even know if it is. Oh, unfortunately, the first half killed us, and the red card killed us twice. Fortune for Kazoo. For hate is never conquered by hate. Hate is conquered by love. Not always. Not always. I'll be real. Da, 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 da. Shut up, Musty. Wait, is that a corner? Have we got a corner or a throw-in? I missed that. I was too busy reading the fortune. Shut down the stream. Chill. Chill, chill, chill. Omar is going to save the day, guys. That's my favourite player. That's my boy. It's my boy. You can't. You've just got to laugh at this point, haven't you? You just got to laugh. That's all it is. Phone's off, guys. So we're going to win 4-3 now, I reckon. Omar's going to score a treble. Must win into a hopeful draw. Oh, gosh. Come on, Omar. You got this. Ref, let us take the ball. Ref, let us off, mate. Come on. Let us off here. You know you want to. Let us off. You know you want to. You know you want to. It does make sense if you're just playing game off the left, which doesn't make sense. I will say that. Yeah, I'm definitely desensitized, Musty. Because there's less pressure in there. Because I'm incredibly fortunate. Oh, you get your head on that one, do you, Elaine? I've seen us. I've seen the highest high. So selfishly, I'm pretty chill. You know.
Congratulations for being shit.
I've seen everything I wanted to see, realistically.
Well done for being shit. What was going on there?
So I'm chilling. Oh, God. Right. He's offside. There we go. I feel gutted for Elaine. Oh, yeah, same. Same. It is his fault in a vacuum, but it's not his fault that he's, like... What's it? It's not his fault he's being, like, thrown in at the deep end, if that makes sense. Do you get me?
I'm sorry. This is a mark that the quality from the top teams have dropped significantly. When we compare
Miles,
these
should have been
teams
there in Istanbul.
to
Sounds
those
like
of
a skill issue to me.
1822,
Sounds like a skill
it
issue.
is a complete shadow. This performance, Liverpool against PSV, we need to put a lot of respect on Prime Pep's City and Klopp's Liverpool.
Oh, yeah. We'll never see heights like that again. Just going to watch the treble documentary. Thank you so much, William, for your super chat. Love that from you. Just got home. Asks PM Child of God. Here it is in a nutshell. We basically lost the game in the first half because of bizarre individual errors. That was compounded in the second half with another bizarre individual error. Shirky scored a goal. So there was like, question mark, could we get back into the game? And then Roger decided to get himself sent off. So that is the sequence of events. Basically. Oh, and we dicked around in front of goal and didn't actually end up capitalising. So that's the state of play. That's what's happened. There we go. It's a thing. Children playing. Oh my goodness me.
No Rodri against Galatasaray.
For fuck's sake, Musty. That's not on. Starting a bunch of teenagers. I don't think there's a teenager on the pitch, is there? There's no teenager on the pitch. What currency is that? Is that Danish kroner? It's a hard nut life for us. It's the hard nut life for us. Never seen Annie. I know that song though. Get Gundogan again. Yeah. Good lord. W currency lexicon. Thank you, mate. I think I asked a while ago and you guys told me. Gundwan Part 3, yeah. Series 3 is always better than Series 2. Is that what Ange said? Or did he say Series... Yeah, I think that's what Ange said. The famous philosopher. Or maybe it was Socrates, I don't know. It was one of them. It was one of them. Raw. I'm out of here, says Miles. Good for you. Hey Pep, after all these years, here's a proven Prem left back. Cheers, I'll stick in right wing back, says Steve. I don't think that's the main reason why we have lost today, in fairness. Say should have been an FM stream, and yet, it is a thing. Zero wins. Hey, we got a win against Exeter, actually. Now we should be doing FM tomorrow. If you want to change the pace, guys, if you don't want to have to watch City be stinky, then why not come to the Twitch streams? We are streaming tomorrow evening around 8 p.m. Get away from the stinky. Yeah, watch Cork be stinky instead, yeah. I'll never have shame, yeah? I'll never have shame. At the end of the day, the only thing I'm thinking about in my head is I don't know what photographer I'm going to get. Oh. Yash says it's clear why we're dog shit. Tell me more. Is it because I'm watching them? Is it the second season? No, it's the third season. I don't like watching this team. Nat, who does? Who does? Not going to hire you, Musty. I don't do post-mortems or previews or post-match analysis videos for the Champions League games anyway. The only time I did it was for Real Madrid because it was Real Madrid's. Here we go, guys. A counter. Omar, what we saying? O'Reilly's so offside. Surely. Yeah. It's a corner. Clone Wars to watch. I did watch some Clone Wars last night. Just forfeit the game. That would be one for the books. Big up to you. Inertia Boy, thank you for following. Guys, 4-3. Who says no? Ryan's just balling. Oh. Kusanov. Cambridge Blue, absolutely right. Wedding tactical preview. Yes, did he just say no? You're not wrong. Is Pep turning into Wenger? I don't know. If you want me to be very honest, I don't know how. I mean, you can question why is Aït-Nouri playing at right wing back. Right back / right wing. And that's a valid question to ask. I actually think that Aït-Nouri's been our best player, though. In fairness. I don't think that's why we've lost the game. I think the reason why we've lost the game is because we were shit at finishing in the first half. Should have created more as well, but of what we did create, it wasn't good enough in front of goal. And then I don't think any of the goals are to do with Pep, in all honesty. And you guys know me, I will criticise Pep a lot when I feel like he's made an error. I went in on him for the derby, but I don't really know why it's Pep's fault that Elaine dicked around. Oh, is that a pen? Have we got a penalty, guys? The comeback might be on. Dan, thank you so much for the super chat. Excited for Filoni as head of Lucasfilm. I've no idea, to be honest, matey. I don't know, Dan. Thank you so much for your super chat. Thank you so much, matey. We've been robbed. There you go. High key robbed. It wasn't a penalty. I think if you look at each goal in isolation, each major moment of the game, it is mainly because of individuals being stinky. Even that third one, I don't know what Rodri's doing, man. And then to get sent, and then to get sent off. Is that Rodri's worst game ever? Is this Rodri's worst game ever? That's a question to ask, actually. I think it might be. We didn't get a pen. I can't think of one. I can't think of another, sorry. He maybe did musty, but I can't really remember him like ever getting sent off like this or anything. He did have a few stinky games, but he was directly at fault for a goal twice, and got sent off. It's tricky, isn't it? Oh, Gibbs white choke, yeah. Well, I feel like he had a good game up until that choke moment. That's a nice ball by whoever that was, Shirky. Big up to you, but never mind, he's offside. Not a good ball. Take it back. I'm offside. Boo. Where is Doku? Let's be real. We ain't winning this game. I don't think there's any point. Was he this horrible, though, Ram? Because this is pretty bad. This is pretty bad. This is definitely Savio. I will say this is Savio's fault. In fairness. I will say that. It's also Walker's fault. And it's Foden's fault. And it's Rico Lewis's fault. And it's McAtee's fault. I will say that. You know what I mean? Forgot someone. Who must he? It is also Trafford's fault, yes. It's and Edison's fault, yes. In fairness, it is. We can throw in De Bruyne based on what people were talking about him last season. I'd say it's also Gvardio's fault based on what people were saying about him last season. I will say that much. We can throw in Doku as well. Claudio Bravo as well, yeah. This is not a one-player issue, guys. It's my fault as well, absolutely. This is not a one-player issue. Even though, I mean, in fairness, maybe for this game, Elaine is the worst one. But even then, man. Even then. That guy's got 3 A's in his name, and they all have dots above them. Which is interesting. I think the annoying thing is, though, Marine, is that respectfully, BODØ GLIMT do deserve to be, like, I shouldn't be scared of BODØ GLIMT. It's more so I can't believe how shit we've been. Because who do BODØ GLIMT play next? Let's be real, they're probably going to lose the next game. This will be like this will be their only win. Yeah. Yeah, it's Kovacic's fault as well. It's all the Unk's fault. Yeah? It's all the fault of the Unks. Well done, Marmish, for winning it back. It's definitely Bernardo's fault. I don't know how many more... exactly, Fenway. How many more... like... bad games do we need to play with different players in it? Because I remember last season... I keep going back to this, but I remember last season, people said... oh, it's all Walker's fault. Just take him out of the team. We'll be playing great. And that didn't happen. And it's the same here. It's like everyone having to go at Bernardo. Just take Bernardo out and we'll play really well. Well, he's not here today, is he? So, just take Foden off at half-time against United. That'll do the trick. Or whatever. It's a thing. Ray, that's not very nice. I'm chill. That's just because I'm just a chill guy. I'm just a chill guy. You know what I mean? big up Akanji, yeah. Can we recall him? I don't really get the Akanji one. I'll be honest. Don't really get the Akanji. I never really understood that one. Thought that was odd. I'm not saying that him being able to change anything, just in a vacuum. Don't really get why we moved on Akanji. Should have had him as a squad option, in my opinion. I said it at the time. We're light on right back options. Should we not keep him? Don't know. IDK. Well, I will be. I tell you what. Oh, here's the thing, guys. I'll be seeing these lads in person on Saturday. O'Reilly, Reinders, and hits it straight into a player. I'll be seeing the players on Saturday in person. Do you guys have any messages you'd like me to pass on? If so, do it. Let me know. Let me know. Any messages you want me to pass on to the squads, to the dressing room? Scorpio, what the fuck? Tell Marmouche he's handsome. I can do that. I'll do that for you. Just stop being shit. Just straight up, stop being stinky. Just straight up. Straight up. Give Kusanov a kiss on the cheek. We've given away the ball again, lads. Deary me, man. The past, I don't know, man. The past 10, 15 minutes have felt pretty resigned. Which is reasonable. You are losing about 3-1 with 10 men. But I don't know, man. Hence, I've not really even been talking about the game. It's not, I've not felt like we've been properly threatening. You get me? Could we've run? I tell you what, Nick, I'm going to say no. I'm going to say we probably still wouldn't have won. I reckon there is a world where we could have scammed a draw. I reckon we could. Maybe that's best case scenario. Maybe we could have. Shirky try some. At least Shirky's still trying, but yeah, this is horror. He's trying, Fenway. The subs have made it so that only Shirky is the one able to do that now, which is interesting. Nori with the Meg. Oh, Shirky's won it. Ryan, what's he got? He lifts it. Header straight to O'Reilly. That's a shame. Good idea from Shirky, though. I like the idea. Yeah, header should have been better. I reckon winning anything of note this season is a thing. I think Norris looked really good, in all honesty. I think he's looked really good. He did that lovely Kusanov, mate. I have no idea how that's not a foul. He did that lovely through ball for the first goal, which was nice. We might not even win the League Cup, because even if we get to the final, we're probably playing Arsenal. And Arsenal are better than us. I don't know how that wasn't a foul by Kusanov. Bobble Goose, mate, your guess is as good as mine. I don't have the answer. Don't really have the answer. Of course, it hasn't helped that players are absent. Hasn't helped that we've had to play a lane, but that's still no excuse. It's still not good enough, is it? Dear me. Big up to the City fans who travelled all the way to Norway. Big up to them. Rodri man of the match is crazy work. Oh. Where's Mikasa? On the bench. Yeah? If Pep were to leave, who do you want in? Me! Yeah, me. That's what. That's a nice ball by Shirky. Guys, the comeback's on. Reinders overruns it. Oh dear. Angry Ginge, what the hell, mate? Yes, I mean, the finishing by BODØ GLIMT has been obscene. I will say that. Like, they saw a weakness and they exploited it. So you got to say fair play. Obviously. But if you make 3 horrendous errors, which leads to goals, you're giving yourself basically no opportunity to win. Because we would have had to have scored 4 today to have an acceptable result. And that's hard to do, to score 4 goals. It doesn't matter who your opponent is. So unfortunately, it is a hangover from last season where defensively there have been the concerns. Who timed you out, Dinner? I'll be real, you probably deserved it. I don't know what you did, but I back my mods. Their finishing has been levels above, yeah. Who knows what happens if Elaine puts that header in from Foden's corner? Who knows what happens if Haaland scores that goal from Nico O'Reilly's cross just before half-time? Who knows what happens if Rodri doesn't dick around and get himself red-carded? Who knows what happens if our defence doesn't shit a brick? But there we go. Oh, there's still one more game. That's the thing to say. Oh my god. We are 1 point ahead of 8th. Not me, Sterling. We are 1 point ahead of 8th. And everyone else has a game in hand. So we need people to bottle it. And then we obviously... as Donnarumma is forced into another save there. And we obviously need to win the game against Galatasaray. Good lord. And this was a strong 11, by the way. I don't really want anyone to be saying that we got the team wrong or whatever. You can't convince me that these lads... You can't be convincing me that these lads can't do that. Surely. Come on now. I think everyone's trying their best. It's not. I don't think it's about trying. I'm not going to ever suggest that these players aren't trying. But, you know. Rico should never play for us again. Why? Why was Rico at fault? What's that, Coppo? How do you feel about whiteboards? Oh. Fine. I don't think I can be convinced that the players aren't trying. I don't think they're performing. I don't think it's for want of trying. Oh, Shirky. But why was he at fault for any of the 3 goals? You literally told someone to shut up. That's the definition of rude. If you do that again, then yeah, you will get timed out. Only I can tell people to shut up. That's because it's my chat and I'm the dictator. Yeah? You can do whatever you want on your channel, but on mine, you don't get to tell other people to shut up. Unless I approve it, yeah? You get me? I'm a fascist. Yeah? You have to hold that. You have to hold that. Shirky on a yellow for some reason. Booking for Shirky. Yeah, but Musty, that's different. That's very different. Oh, God, lads. Okay, here, the first question to ask is this, before I ask the follow-up question. What was the worst / most embarrassing result from last season? I think the answer is either Feyenoord, when we were 3-0 up and then drew, or maybe Spurs at the Etihad, where it was 4-0. I think they were the top two worst, most embarrassing games from last season. Arsenal one as well, yeah, that's definitely a shout. I think Spurs was worse than that one, though. So I'm going to say the top two is Feyenoord and Spurs. Where does this rank? Throw Sporting in as well. Where does this rank? Is this worse? Is this the worst? I think this might be the most embarrassing one. It is BODØ fucking GLIMT, you're not wrong. Because given the context of the opposition, I think this is the worst. I think this is the worst one, you know. Huh. Their first ever Champions League win. We're just so generous, guys. We're just such a generous team. Yeah. I don't know why we're complaining to the referee, guys. Like, it's a second yellow by Rodri. Don't complain. Don't complain to the ref. For me, that is easily the worst, and I actually don't think it's close because it's BODØ GLIMT. For me, that is that the most embarrassing game under Guardiola? Well, that's worse than Wigan. And we did get robbed that day, but for me, that is the most embarrassing game under Guardiola. Most embarrassing City game. For me, that is the most embarrassing City game under Guardiola. I could not believe the levels of incompetence. I could not believe the levels of incompetence in both goals. Vigo, if you're going to troll, you've got to do a better job, mate. I only allow trolls who entertain me. If you don't entertain me, you'll get timed out, I'm afraid. Otherwise, I'll just get bored. So if you're going to troll, it has to be funny. I need to be entertained, you get me? For me, that is the most embarrassing City game under Guardiola. I could not believe the levels of incompetence in both boxes. Staggering. Just put that there. There we go. Deary me. Deary me. Bring in Enrique. He's currently managing PSG, mate. Incompetence sums it up. Yeah, that's what it is, for real. For real, for real. That's a thing. That's just an insult, Vigo. That's not a troll. You have one more chance. One more chance to be funny, or you'll just get done, I'm afraid. You'll just get banned. Because I'm fine for trolls to be funny, but you got to be funny, haven't you? Otherwise, it's just boring. And what's the point? What is the point? Do you get me? Who gets me? I do. I'm not surprised given the back line. I mean, I am. I don't care what the back line is. You can't be doing that, can you? You can't be playing like that, surely. You can't be playing like that, surely. Sorry, you're boring. There we go. There's the opportunity, but it's just boring. You've got to select it, Jack. You've got to have it on. We are just not threatening at all. I mean, we are threatening. We're threatening to be stinky at the back and concede 3 goals against BODØ GLIMT. That happened. That was indeed the score. Tactics are bad. Again, I don't even know if today was about tactics. You guys know that I'm more than happy to call out tactics. I did it for the Manchester derby. I don't really know what the tactical thing was here. I think that just players playing like dickheads is the main problem for me today. And you guys know I'll call out bad tactics if I feel like they're bad. But you can't concede 3 goals against BODØ GLIMT. You can't. and they all came from ridiculous levels of incompetence. Exactly, Alex. Exactly. Thank you, Joe, for the super chats. Give it Nobbins till end of the season. On a real one, something needs to change. Rapido, where do we go from here? I don't know. I just don't know. Kit Nobbins in the interim. Yes, boys. Yeah, just bad. Bad. Just to recap, in case anyone wants to know. In case anyone wants to know like what the problems were. Wait, we've got a random movie quote for Joe. People walk around, act like they know what hate means. Nah, no one does until you hate yourself. I mean, truly hate yourself. That's power. That's from Mr. Robot. Never seen that. Never seen it. Never seen it. Yeah, I'm just like, I don't know what Elaine is doing. Like, he just charges out for no real reason. And then Kusanov has to, and Kusanov should probably be doing a bit better there. And then Nori's got to come over to cover Elaine's area. And then that means there's no one at the back post. So unfortunately, it's mainly, I'm going to say that, like, I don't know, like 70 or 75% of the fault for the first goal has got to go to Elaine. And then the rest of it can be put between second, probably Donnarumma, because I don't know what he's attempting with the save. And then Kusanov should be doing a little bit better as well. Here's the second goal, which is 100% Elaine. Like, this is just ridiculous. I don't know what he's doing. I don't get what he's playing at there, in all honesty. You got to go back to the goalkeeper there, clearly, and he doesn't. I'm willing to say that's 100% Elaine for the second goal. And then the third goal, yeah, Rodri. Rodri with 2 errors, actually. That means a fantastic finish as well. Take nothing away from the finish. But terrible to give the ball away, first of all. And then terrible to just not... Well, no, sorry, to get done. So there we go. Yeah, of course, you've got to give a lot to the individual brilliance, definitely, because it is a fantastic goal. But this is the new all-time lowest, as Kenboy, yeah, just properly not good enough from City. And then offensively, not good enough either, so bad in both boxes, really. Elaine should score a goal. Haaland should score a goal. Shoki did score a goal, and that's lovely, but we were 3-0 down at the time, and then Rodri decided to get himself sent off. So that's the thing. He did twist her, yeah, but at the end of the day, matey, and that, unfortunately, that tells me where your agendas lie. My Ballon d'Or winning midfielder cannot make an error like that. He cannot make an error like that, unfortunately. You're on a yellow card. What are you doing? Your team just got back into the game, and you're just dicking around. I don't know what's going on. So, I don't know what Rodri's playing at there, unfortunately. It was very, very unlikely that we were going to make a comeback anyway. But there were 30 minutes to be played, and you never know. You never know what's going to happen. Because it wasn't looking likely, but it's not impossible for City to score twice in 30 minutes. Which is having a look at the third goal here. Yeah, Rodri gives it away. And then he gets mugged off here as well. It's a lovely dribble, but Rodri does get done way too easily. Yeah, I will say that if Pep was going to change something, the solution wasn't to move Foden to the left. If you're going to do that, just take Foden off at that point and pop Doku on it, if you are going to do that. So if I am going to blame Pep for that, then yeah, that is a thing, definitely. So, I don't know what Rodri's doing there. I don't know what Rodri's doing. I don't know what Rodri's doing. There's no need. There's no need. You're a Ballon d'Or winner, Rodri. You're 29 years old. You're an experienced, you're a Euros winner, experienced treble winner. And we probably don't win the game anyway. But you don't do that, do you? You don't do that, because that does sack the game off, unfortunately. It might be playoffs, but we don't know yet. We don't know what's going to happen with the rest of the games. We don't know what's going to happen. If we win our next game... Now, I know it's a hard thing to imagine, but let's assume, for argument's sake, that we do end up winning our final game against Galatasaray. Where are Galatasaray? They are 18th in the table. We should be beating them, shouldn't we? We would end on 16 points. Now, how many points did you need to do that? Yeah, I'm going to have a look at the fix. Don't go anywhere, guys, because we're going to have a look at the fixtures. Last season, if you got 16 points, you just about made it into the top 8. But 8th place got 16 points. So this isn't good. Yeah, exactly, Kieran. Exactly. We're now going to have to rely on other teams not getting that many points, obviously. And hopefully goal difference being on our side. If we don't beat Galatasaray, you can forget top 8 and we'll have to play 2 knockout games. That's the thing to say. That's the thing to say. What am I saying? Yeah, if we don't beat Galatasaray, then forget it. Then forget it. So for argument's sake, I'm assuming that we do. I'm going to assume that we do. Who is behind us right now? Atalanta. Who do Atalanta play? They play Bilbao at home, so they're probably going to get a result from that game. And then they play that Belgian side. So I'm going to say that Atalanta are finishing ahead of us based on that. I'm going to accept that Atalanta finish ahead of us. That's a reasonable statement, I think. Yeah, they're going to win, aren't they? They're going to get like a win and a draw or something. You never know. You never know. You never know. So I'm going to say Atalanta finish ahead of us. How about Inter? Now, Inter play Arsenal tonight. Every City fan's a gunner right now. We need Arsenal. Come on, the Arsenal. Come on, the lads. Up the Gunners. We need Arsenal to win in the first instance. Actually, that is all that needs to happen. Whatever the weather. If Arsenal beats Inter and we beat Galatasaray, we finish ahead of Inter. That is guaranteed, by the way. That is guaranteed. We finish ahead of Inter if Arsenal beat Inter. Are Arsenal at the Emirates? I need to know this because this is... Unfortunately, I'm going to become an Arsenal fan for the evening. Are Arsenal at the Emirates? Fuck. Fuck. Right. If Arsenal win, then we finish ahead of Inter at least, which is good. Okay. So that's one side we can finish ahead of. Now, how about Real Madrid? Who do Real Madrid play? Who do Real Madrid play? They play Monaco. Okay, we'll sack that off then. They play Monaco at home. They're going to win that. Then they're ahead of us. How about Atletico Madrid? What are we saying? Galatasaray away. Ha! They might have something for us. They might have something for us. Wait, who was Real Madrid's last game? Sorry. Do they have someone hard? Do they have, like, Arsenal? Benfica, fuck's sake. Yeah, that's not a thing. That's a thing. So, Atalanta will finish ahead of us. That means that we go 5th. Let's assume that Inter lose. Okay, so we stay in 5th. Real Madrid will finish ahead of us, so we go down to 6th. Atletico Madrid play Galatasaray away and BODØ GLIMT. It's quite funny. That's tomorrow. Galatasaray could do us a big favour. Yes? But we are relying on Galatasaray to probably... Well, a draw, we'd all be on the same points, and then it comes down to goal difference. Okay. There's a world where we finish ahead of Atletico Madrid. In which case, I think right now we are 7th. Is that right? Is that right? When Atalanta beat us, we'll go to 5th. Then we'll go to 6th with Madrid. No, so we're still 6th. If Arsenal and Galatasaray do us a favour. But now, there's so many teams, man. Oh my God, there's so many teams that are on 10 points. There's Barcelona and Sporting and Chelsea and Newcastle.
North London forever. Whatever the weather. These streets are our own. And my heart will leave you never. My blood will forever. Run through the stone.
Okay, this has got a lot more complicated because now, yeah, we need Barcelona to be shit, unfortunately. We need Sporting to be shit. We need Chelsea to be... I think we need way too much to go our way. I don't think we're going to get top 8 now. But it's a lot better than ours. I'm sure. Never mind, it's worse than ours. What? It's worse than ours. Okay, fairs. Who did Barca play? Slavia Prague and Copenhagen. Right, well, we're shafted there. So they're finishing ahead of us. How about Sporting? PSG. Yes, get in. Right, fine. Chill, chill, chill. So, count all the teams with me. Barcelona are finishing ahead of us. I'm going to work from the bottom. Chelsea. They play Paphos. And then Napoli away. But Napoli have been shit this season, haven't they? In the Champions League anyway. So Chelsea are finishing ahead of us. Let's be real. Let's be honest. Newcastle. PSV at home. PSG away. I'm going to say we finish ahead of them as well. Come on, we need PSG to bail us out here, lads. Vive la France! Yes? Spurs, how about Spurs? Come on, Thomas Frank, don't let me down. Dortmund and Frankfurt. One home, one away. Well, the good thing is that both a draw there would be gorgeous, you know. Well, we'll finish ahead of one of them. One of them has to drop points. So let's say Dortmund finish ahead. Okay, so 3 so far. We've dropped 3 places so far. Liverpool, because Dortmund are going to finish ahead of us. Liverpool. Marseille away. I need Ethan to pull up, yeah? That's how it works, right? Karabag. Okay, well, we're fucked there. That's 4. Atletico, we've said no. Madrid, we've said yes. Atalanta, we've said yes. Right. This is really bad. Based on my predictions, we're going to finish 10th. Because we're going to drop 6 places. So we need a lot to go extra to go our way. Like, we need teams to be bottling it. We need Barcelona to shit the bed or something. It is embarrassing, LG, but this is the state of play that we're in. I don't think we're going to finish top 8 now. Yeah, this is fucking horror. Yeah, this is bad. We need PSG to do us multiple favours. We need Arsenal to do us a favour. We need Galatasaray to do us a favour. I don't even know what else. We'll obviously know more information at the end of this match week, of course, but I don't think we're getting top 8 now. I'll be honest. They did, Black, but I mean, I'm not getting the vibe, mate. We need Frankfurt to do us a favour, yeah. I don't think we're getting top 8. We are going to have to play in the playoffs, which I believe means that we get a harder run in the thing as well. Yeah, this is all predicated under the assumption that we beat Galatasaray as well, by the way. So, that's the thing. Hey, Village, maybe we could do that if your stinky centre-back didn't give up 2 goals, yeah? Believe. Crazy. yeah. Village, I hate you so
I'll
much.
give you Bink's sock.
I've looked. I've reviewed the fixtures of those around us, and even assuming we beat. How do you spell Galatasaray? How many L's are there? I feel like there's one. There is Galatasaray. There's less A's in Galatasaray than I thought. I've always thought there was a double A for some reason. Galatasaray. Haha. Yeah, I've reviewed the fixtures of those around us. In the UEFA Champions League table, and even assuming we beat Galatasaray, it's very likely we finish more like in 10th and miss out on auto qualification. Gonna need a lot of favours today and tomorrow. Just mad. Jack Gorn's done quite a funny tweet. He's put, I don't know what happened at 10 minutes past 6, but he's put Haaland waving his arms about as if it wasn't him who failed to hold the ball up in the first place. Oh God. Oh. Deary me. Deary me. I don't know I don't know what else to say there, guys. There's 2 properly bad games from Rodri in a row, which is worrying. Because we need him. If we're to have any hope of winning the Champions League, if we're to have any hope of being a competent football side this season, we need Rodri to be in form, and that's obviously not a thing. Jesus, man. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the chat. What's going on? What's occurring? Positive side will be seeded in the playoff. Oh yeah, we won't finish below 16th. Like, it's not that bad. It's not going to be that bad. But I can't believe it's got to this point. Yeah, they're insane. I'm sorry Rodri did not play well in the derby. Only player who played well in the derby was Dom. Yeah. I don't know if anyone played well across the whole 90 this game, apart from Mike Nori. Shirky had a much better second half, but... Oh, God. Even the under 21s are down. Crazy. What? I can't see Musty's question. Wait, what? Guess who plays for Galatasaray? Leroy Sané. Yeah? Is that who you were thinking, Musty? They can be on the playoffs, yeah. Because we had Nico and Marmouche in the playoffs. Sit the Arsenal game. You guys are insane if you think I'm watching any football. You're insane if you're thinking I'm watching any football before the Wolves game. That ain't happening. I'll pick up Singo. If Singo gets the winner against us, I'll celebrate. No cap. I'll celebrate. Guys, I don't know what to say. Weird game. Bizarre. Big up to BODØ GLIMT. Getting the win, of course. Embarrassing. I think that's the worst game that we've had. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go have some tea, and then I'm going to have a look at wedding planning stuff. So Haha, you're insane if you think... You can't make me watch any more football. You can't force me to do that, you little bastards. I do hate you, especially Toby. Little prick. Thank you guys so much for supporting me by becoming members of the channel. Big up to... who was the most recent one? Big up for the super chats as well. And big up to Rahul for what's it? For becoming a member. Thank you all so much. Big up to you all. And try to have a lovely rest of your evening. Hopefully teams do us a favour. Let's find out. Goodbye, guys.